Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew.
Ooh, exciting.
It is exciting, isn't it, Yuki? Let's go and have a chat with Afia, shall we?
Oh, that's easy.
I should hope so.
Look, Afia-san. The compass is pointing.
I've never seen one like this before. Bulbous little thing. Comes with a wristband, too.
I'll hold on to it. Don't worry, we won't run away.
That's quite all right. Now, that island it's pointing to, does it have a name?
Aye. It's called Dragon's Dream.
Cool.
Oh-ho! Can we expect to meet an actual dragon there?
That's what the stories say. Dragons do grant wishes, yes?
I'm hardly an expert. What do you say, Marley?
I've heard rumors of that before. Though in my experience, creatures mighty enough to grant wishes always ask a price.
Aye. There will be tests, puzzles, maybe traps.
Woohoo.
It's going to be an adventure.
Well, what are we waiting for then?
Well, what we're waiting for is another day, because Yuki's not coming on this next mission, because she's just done one.
Opportunity calls.
So let's go and see what else we can do. We still need another crew member. And we need to do Zagan's The Tome mission. But for now, maybe we'll get a Black Pearl from Dreadvine Cove. Oh yeah, there's Dragon's Dream lurking up there. Now, we've got one mission left at Dreadvines for now, which will get us another Black Pearl, get us a bit closer to that next crew member.
I'm sensing a black pearl on Dreadvine's Cove. We should wait.
Is that the red Marley I sense at the edges of my consciousness?
Sup, Dreadvine?
Greetings, Dreadvine. You wouldn't know anything about a black pearl on your island.
You are not the first ones to ask for this little bauble the brine brought in. A Magistratus has been incessant about it. His hollow threats have long stopped being amusing.
We could silence him for you, in exchange for the pearl.
I fail to see why I would give up such a valuable object of study.
Would you rather wait until the Inquisition pries it from you?
All right. Take care of the Magistratus, and then we can negotiate.
I smell dishonesty here.
Don't worry, Navigator. I have a plan. Now, choose our entry.
So it's down at the south end of the island again. We haven't yet come in through Rocky Steps or the secluded cliffside, I don't think. But are we terribly worried about badges at this point in time? Or are we just looking to get through the mission? Coastal Huts is going to be our start point. Now, Salady, it's been a few minutes since you showed up. And then, who else do we bring? We could bring Quentin or Teresa, and then we're bringing Zagan as well.
It's about time.
Yeah, we'll go with Teresa
You
and
should have asked much sooner.
friend Zagan. And this is going to get us close to another vigor point. If we didn't bring Zagan, but we did bring Quentin, we would get that extra vigor. But it's Zagan's time. Now, we want to be going up this right-hand side, I guess. Seems like a good bet. Daytime mission. If anyone... Oh yeah, that Acolyte's probably seen that. Commissarius. Let's think. But does that Commissarius see that Acolyte? I don't know. Let's get everyone up into a bush.
Is that?
Oh, we nearly got caught there. But nearly is fine.
I will
And
not.
then, does the lady actually have time
Cease to amaze,
to take this
Marley.
guy out?
Well, now.
No.
Restored.
Let the leaves cover all.
So, let me think. How are we going to move this guy? I mean, we don't need to. these two guys aren't really a problem. So instead, let's move Salady up the ladder. Oh, no. Didn't see that guy.
Oh, I like this one.
He's being watched to some extent.
Erudition trumps all.
Let's
The
see.
court is in session.
So, if Teresa moves over here
A bowl for your
and shoots
skull.
that guy,
Hey,
and then Salady comes over,
try this fruit.
Swift shrub coming through for desperate times.
then the body's taken care of before that acolyte comes back. Grand. Teresa's already proving her worth.
Let me just take notes on that one.
Their worship is misguided.
Now,
Once more unto the I am your executioner.
another one
I
down.
see. My strength returns.
Up we go.
Yeah. It's pretty handy having her there to just ping people.
Let me see your soul. Next patient. Oh, no problem.
Salady can deal with that lad. And then...
One
let's
day I'll
see.
find out how you do it.
I mean, that guy can just about see that guy. Okay. Where's this acolyte going?
Incoming. They grow from the soul. Let's cover this up.
Just a bush. We will burn it later.
How do we deal with these two? I mean, Zagan
Knowledge
could
seeks
help,
understanding.
I
A
feel.
valid experiment.
Once this acolyte's gone back... See, this guy's got good vision of everything, really. But Zagan can just ignore that, basically.
Certainly a choice.
Oh, we actually made it through anyway.
Correct
Okay.
divisions.
And that guy's now just catatonic. So yeah. Strange. And that's literally his only comment. And back he comes.
Remedies for the dead. You like this so far? I gotcha.
And so Salady takes that one out and we're working our way around. We could now climb up here and kill this acolyte, I'm sure. But we don't really have a need to. Because we can just press on, I think. Where's Teresa?
My sight reaches far.
Yeah, you just come up here.
Fate
Check.
be our judge.
We might need you at some point. There's our Magistratus. That's the one we are looking for, I believe. He's in a patrol that comes all the way down
How
here.
does it feel? Are you willing to give up the pearl? Or should we burn more of you?
So if we can take out these three guys, then we're good, I think. So, Salady,
Oh, this is fascinating.
what
No
happens if you
cover?
drop a bush over
Easy
there?
fix. Ah, souls from the ground.
You approach the Magistratus. How will you dispose of him and his entourage?
Something direct and violent.
Yeah,
Very well. I shall observe your stumbling with mild curiosity.
no.
If I may ask, why do you tolerate the Zealots?
They provide a modicum of distraction. Not that there's much new to learn. Their idiotic dogma changes little. Still, playing with fire does have its allure.
Careful, Dread. You know what the fire can do.
Sulady, how kind of you to care for my well-being. Or is this just another ploy to steal my secrets?
Ugh, forget it.
It's probably not a ploy.
I must study your
No.
powers.
What range have you got
My
on your
newest
distraction? It's
invention.
pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. What if we throw a bush there?
Treatment's It's all in the room.
I see both sides.
And then Zagan comes around here,
I had calculated.
and then he makes his way into that
I
bush.
foresaw that.
Yeah,
Catatonic.
and then
grip.
I guess he could just do this now,
I will hold on to this.
because he's got ample time before the patrol comes back. That guy up top just isn't bothered even slightly, it seems, by anything that's happening around him. Okay, so they then bugger off again. And as they bugger off again,
One bolt, one life.
let's see.
No mercy given. Your crimes are severe.
Oh yeah, we can take that guy out from
Justice
here.
has been
Good.
granted.
What ails your soul today?
And then,
Coming right up.
yeah, make your way up there, Slady.
It'll grow real fast. You wanna hide? Yeah?
Drop a bush to hide that
That's
guy,
not fast enough
and
for
then
ya?
drop a bush over here.
Working on it. Hiding spot coming.
Has to be done.
Sega,
I knew this would
Teresa, can you all make it over here before anything goes tits? Yeah, you can. Good.
a record of the past.
No, no one up there is really watching us, so I think we're good at this point. Teresa can shoot the one in the back.
Cuervos.
Zagan can make the middle one cast tonic, and Salady can shank the front guy.
Yeah, all right. Let me out. Food for the vines.
Is that killed?
Just for hiding. Let's cover this up.
And then there we go. A bit of bushwork, and everyone's out the way.
Oh,
For
I like
desperate times.
Too
Oh, I
many
guess we
weeds
actually need to
here.
kill the final member of the patrol. Very
Kill
well,
the
it's
body.
done.
Time
Breathe
is
the
so
Teresa.
fast.
Ready to serve.
So you've managed to silence the annoying Magistratus. I admit this did prove a slight distraction. Now, if you excuse me, I have ancient questions to ponder. What is it now, Marlin? You know I do not take kindly to interruptions.
May I remind you that you owe us a black pearl?
I remember agreeing to no such thing. Neither do I feel inclined to negotiate now.
In that case, let me use my power to undo our actions. Then we will leave you to the Magistratus's ramblings.
Fun. Very well. Have your precious pearl, if you must. I have delivered it to the watchtower at the Shattered Cliffs. I trust you are able to collect it yourselves.
With pleasure, oh mighty Dread Vine.
My craft is comprehension.
The tower lies in sight. You think the Dread Vine will remain honest?
I think he was merely testing us. He always does.
You lot are in your way back, eh?
I still remember how the captain and I negotiated safe harbor with him. Times were different then. It doesn't matter. The power is ours.
Cool, so that's that other guy taken out, and now
I'll keep it stored.
I'd like to take out this Udex. I don't know if we need to. Maybe we do, because they can see down there.
a servant of the maid.
But they generally can't see down there that well. What can that Udex see? That one can't see down there at all. So maybe this one can live, actually. Maybe it's not necessary for us to
I knew.
take them down.
Tampering with time, a peculiar science.
You speak of fate.
I see.
Yeah.
Admit I have trouble
Intention.
Well, okay. It's not as simple as I thought
These memories
because
are
of
useful.
that commissarius. Although, it's not necessarily that hard.
Enticing.
We just
My
need
eyes.
a bush. And that's why we built
These are
Salady.
itching.
Who? Soul energy
Inspire
converted to
against us. Can we keep that one for later?
That should allow us to all get through.
Yeah, let me at him.
What is that?
Now, this guy though.
What do we have here?
Is that
Okay, yeah, we're through.
incoming?
Forgive my insolence. I am new to the Order. Many of our ways are still strange to me.
To ask is a done.
Now, you can't really see what's going to happen to this acolyte. So yeah,
This
This
will be
is
fun to come back
pretty
to.
much a retread of the previous mission that we did around here.
As many as you like. You wanna hide, yeah? I'll trim their numbers. Treatment's ready. Oh, no problem.
Cool. So that works. Now, no one over there can see far enough to cause us trouble here. So,
Coming right up.
Teresa, para
Certainly a
servirle.
choice.
oh wait. You two. You can't climb vines. Is that going to be a problem? Maybe.
It will have to be done.
Maybe not. Let's see.
The magic behind these memories is fascinating.
Zagan can attack that guy through walls and whatnot.
My premonition was correct then.
So what if he comes over here? Is that guy in range? No, it seems not.
Intent is key.
No. Okay. I mean, that guy is. What happens if we hit the Udex from here?
I had calculated that.
Is it there? Did I see that right?
Standing around, catching light.
Calcula.
Sets off an alarm.
Rectifica.
Erudition trumps all.
And then, let's see, if we try and do that,
Try this.
then we should be able to knife the
One
Prognostica.
less
Good.
to worry about.
Endless struggle.
Yeah. So that works. We set off an alarm, which is not something we've really done much of so far. But it got the job done. And now Slady can hop up there and grab us a pearl.
There,
I have just
the Black Pearl is ours.
I hope this concludes our bargain. No threats of time undone remain.
None at all, Dreadvine. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Aye, and do feel free to call us again. We do enjoy your generosity.
Pirates.
working on it.
Yep, they are cheeky scamps, those pirates.
You never
No.
cease to amaze, Marley.
Can we all make it into there? We can. We'll drop another quick save just
A
in
memory
case.
imprint.
Well, now.
Well, no.
Yeah, we should have waited a little longer for their alarm to die down. And over we go. So we're back out of trouble. Now we've just got a tear to make our way to. Which one?
Let me just take notes on that one.
So we could carry on up here and get to that tear. That seems like the easiest path to take. No, these two guys aren't really paying much
This
attention.
plan's growing on me.
That guy is though. And he's not quite watched by anyone that I can
will
see.
know.
So we should, in theory, be okay to just rush in with Zaga.
Memory. I see. As expected. A successful exchange. Fate reveals itself again.
Oh, I can grow lots of things. Ah, those from the ground.
Teresa, ready to serve.
So we go further in, and let's see. There's our tear. Oh yeah, it's this one, where we've got a bunch of folks around about who might be paying attention. You can just about see... So how did we do this last time, and should we do it the same way? Now, from here, Zagan, can you...
Hedron
No,
of
you can't.
constriction.
But from there, you might be able to distract the guy who's up top.
I had calculated that. Premonitions.
Okay, yeah, it's too many to just brute force your way past.
Let's ask another.
Certainly a choice.
Right.
Who? You don't surprise me.
Yep. We've made it. We're in the bush. Now,
I must study your power.
Teresa, up
What
top,
they
please.
deserve. Change in position.
Their worship
Zagan.
is misguided.
You can distract that guy. And you can hold that for as long as you need to.
The White Crow stands ready.
Which means
A bolt
Teresa
for
can
the
shoot this
skull.
guy as soon as that guy comes back in.
Yes, yes.
Good. So, lady, you want to head on up
A
and
bush for hiding.
just throw a bush over there.
Coming through.
Now, this acolyte is kind of curious, but not enough to do anything.
All
So,
right,
Lady
easy
moves in
fix.
and picks up the ash,
Ah, swift
which
justice.
allows Teresa to
Your
fire again.
crimes are severe. My verdict is final.
Right,
The crow flies.
go grab your own ash, Teresa. It's only polite.
Good for another shot.
And we can all leave.
Judgment is at hand.
Bring us back, Estelle.
That's pretty straightforward, to be honest.
Step through the infernal portal.
Yeah, partly because I've done that mission a couple of times now and I've learned a bit about the ropes. Partly because Zagan is just ridiculously strong. Smooth job all round. No doubt we'll be back to Dreadvine later on and we'll have more cores to start from the top end. And a fairly even mix. Only one kill for Zagan though, because he got 5 enemies just rendered catatonic instead. I think there's definitely a badge for killing everyone on a map. There might be a badge for killing no one, and if that's the case, Zagan will be the MVP when we get there. But for now, let's adventure onwards. And by adventure onwards, I mean talk to the fish.
Aye.
Go on, Toya. It's got a pistol.
Now, how has your quest fared? You know there is no shame in failure. Few fish have...
Here, I have the pistol as you asked for, Sensei.
You have?
How did you get
Yes. Here, take it.
That is indeed the pistol I asked for.
Then I am your student now, Sensei.
It appears as if my words demand it. Well, first I must learn your name. I am, as you know, Toya of the Iga clan. What do I call you?
No one has ever given me a name.
Is that the case? For now, I will refer to you as student.
Student the fish.
You honor me, Sensei. What is my first lesson then?
Ah, student. You are eager, just as I used to be. Well, first you must master the aspect of stealth. Let me demonstrate.
Yes, let's be stealthy.
I will show you the importance of cover.
Hide inside the bush. That seems like a task that we can do. Where's the bush? I mean, I've got a mark on Marley there. One would think it would be near... somewhere up here near Salady's territory. There we go.
Do you see me?
I do not see you, Sensei.
And that is the point. See, an able cook summons a meal from even the lousiest pantry. In the same way, an assassin must learn to use their surroundings to their advantage. Now here is an even more advanced technique. An assassin must always have a backup plan. A means of escape when their attempts at stealth have failed. Here, this is my approach.
We're going to do a little bit of
Shadow Blade.
shadow stepping.
I will be back. It will be done.
Bing.
You teleported, Sensei.
A very advanced technique. Even with the help of my Black Pearl, it took me years to master. Now it is time to practice. Just remember, There is no failure in practice. The only failure is not to practice.
Of course, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei.
We're going to be training up a deadly teleporting assassin
I
fish
will
here,
soon
aren't we?
return and observe your progress.
Let's get moving.
I'm
eh?
not sure this is the right thing to do, you know.
I like these odds.
Anyway, let's go
This
see if
is a
Marley's got
social
anything to say.
interaction, it seems. Curious.
Experimenting.
Oh, they've got some banter to have. Need to switch to Toya to start this dialogue. Okay. So Toya can have bants with the Marley.
Ship cook, it's good to feel the warmth of your kitchen again.
Likewise, though I noticed our larders are woefully empty.
I'm afraid Ignatia's lackeys have burned most of our unholy provisions.
Cooking without ingredients is like heading into battle without a blade.
The skeletons will restock supplies in time. Meanwhile, you could see your limited options as a challenge.
A challenge, you say? I see. Most intriguing. A stew of figurehead moss. Fried barnacles from the bow. A red soup wrung from your oily sails.
Now that I hear you describe it, I'm rather glad I don't have taste buds.
Do not fear, Marley. Just as any fight can be won, so can any dish be made palatable with the right technique. I have never served anything but excellence to the skeletons. I would rather see them starve.
I mean, this does kind of raise questions as to how anyone's supposed to starve if they're a skeleton already. But have I been missing bants with all of the crew? Yeah, it looks like all of the crew
My
can speak
sword
to
is razor sharp.
Marley and engage in bants, so that's kind of cool. But for now, it's been a short episode so far, so let's jump back in and see what else we can
Where
get up to.
Navigator?
We've got, what? One mission at the Iron Bay. And we've got one mission at the Isle of Penance, I think. Yeah. So this Iron Bay mission will allow us to complete the next part of the story, because it will give us our next crewmate. Because of that, it's possibly a big mission. So maybe we leave that. Maybe we do Zagan's mission for next. It will involve bringing him for a second mission in a row, but we can live with that. It is a short mission after all. And that's what we need right now.
The procedure is still going strong, I see. Very good.
This torture chamber is what interests you, Apostate?
We've been here before.
Ah, but there is so much more than torture at play here. See, this place is where the souls of the perished are separated from the body.
I know. It's a vile practice. I cannot stand it.
You are entitled to your opinion, of course. I prefer to focus on the things this place has achieved.
Were you looking for a specific tome, Apostate?
Indeed, one on the topic of soul energy transfers. I very much would like to peruse it before I commence the next steps of my experiment.
All right then. Let me see if I can't find a suitable landing spot for this mission.
Now, who is that? Who does the voice for Zagan? Because it sounds familiar. I'll have to look that up at some point. I'll have to run through the credits. Hello everyone, it's Editor Muse here, coming at you from the future. I have indeed looked up who plays the role of Zagan, and it is one Neil McCall. And the reason his voice was sounding so familiar, it should be familiar to you guys if you watched the previous Saturday series that I did, The Last Hero of Nostalgaia, because Neil happened to play a particularly important role in that series as well, didn't you, Neil?
Yes, indeed.
Now, Gloomy Beach, is that where we came in last time? Desolate Beach isn't the other side. Yeah, I think we haven't been to Desolate Beach before. So maybe we'll come in here, we'll go across the bottom, and we'll sneak in there. So Zagan comes with, of course. Quentin now has +3 vigor. Ooh. And Yuki, Afia, and Toya all have +1.
Fine.
So we'll bring Toya for his quick killing. And we'll bring Quentin, because he's a cheeky little scamp.
The Isle of Penance. Ah, such fond memories.
What are they running for?
Fond memories? This is a soul prison.
Your point being?
If you're planning to use the souls of those trapped here, our arrangement will find an early end.
Ah, the twisted morals of a murdering band of pirates. Delightful. We might just get along. But worry not. I'm just interested in the books today.
Are those footprints going to fade before these lads come back?
There shouldn't be footprints here.
No.
Well now, is that?
Right, so we'll be more careful then.
Ah, such fond memories.
If you're planning to use the souls of
caught
those trapped here, our arrangement
wrong
will
fishy,
find an
but that's
early
fine.
end.
Delightful. We might just get along. But worry not. I'm just interested in the books today.
Which way does he turn then? Does he turn left?
Another barge up.
Yeah. But that's fine. We can get him anyway.
Nobody takes what's mine.
Toya.
Toss a little thing over there. He's going to come in to have a look.
It will be done.
Down he goes. There's probably quicker ways we could have got him, but that's
I'll
fine.
hold on to what is mine.
Yeah, Quentin, you go grab your
Another
skull.
kind of bait.
Someone is neglecting their task.
Will it yield coin?
So you're going to come over and have a look at what's going on.
So long as man has capacity.
And you've spotted the footprints, I think.
Madness is
Slice. Dice. Hey.
Works out nicely for us.
Raise
Just
with
down
your
you go.
legs. Blood and silence. A heavy customer.
Okay, so we can work our way around here. We're trying to get into that building, as we've done before. You are watching... Yeah, you aren't quite able to see that guy. No one's quite able to see that guy. Very well.
Strike with precision. A taste of raise with
So
your
up he comes, and... Yeah, we'll just drop him back in that bush over there. Now, where does this cave
Got a good
lead?
head in my chest.
It leads in somewhere, but does it lead to...
I'd stay clear of them if I were you.
Right, so it could lead to... Where exactly? A point on the other side, and that's about it. Not the most useful for us at this time.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
No, your viewpoint goes over to there. Yours goes mostly to there, but not quite to there.
My head is loose.
So this might just work.
An offer I can't refuse.
strange.
Oh no, we got spotted. Okay. The lack of cover over here
A nice boy.
isn't too much of a problem, I don't think, because... Yeah, we can do the same again,
Mine, I will draw them.
Strange.
but this time we'll hide in there.
This knife will be your end.
And then when you come over,
An offer I can't refuse. Ready to fight.
good,
Landed
good
a
enough.
heavy one.
And you can also go in the cave. Whee!
I can smell gold already.
Now, easiest way to deal with you is probably to stroll across here
Finders keepers. Right.
and into the bush,
My golden side.
and yet more skull-related nonsense.
You'll pay with your demise. That's a big one.
Well done, Quentin. Now, crew,
Above and below.
let's get you all over here. Oh, Quentin, you forgot to pick up your skull, mate.
Golden greetings. Another kind of bait.
There we go. So, we can come up here, and then what? We can jump across there? Right, so where's this going to lead
Truly
us?
pitiful.
We've got
Nothing compares to her glories.
that lad over there at the rocky outlook tear. I was thinking of going out Sinner's Port though, so the fact that we've had to jump across here and work our way around here has kind of made that the less obvious route out. But here we are. C'est la vie. Now, someone should easily be able to get into there. Maybe Zagan,
Endless.
you come back over for a moment,
Certainly
friend.
a choice.
Because from here,
This will be someone.
you can target that kindred, yes? I think that works.
My blade is
Toya, where are you? Why are you down there? Come on, lad. I thought I told everyone to come up here. You should, I hope, be able to sneak in there.
a recipe for further strategy.
Good.
At least we've done our task today.
Measure is unceasing,
I cannot lose.
even as close flames.
This makes
That should work out nicely. Yeah. 2 dead kindred. Good.
An anchor in the sea.
Now, nobody really looks behind here, so...
good taste.
Toya, you can come back down. Okay. My bad. I didn't realise that commie was there because we got up there without any problems. So I kind of thought we'd get down here without any problems. Now, from where you are, Quentin, I guess you can't... Oh, you can cast over the wall. Interesting. That makes my
Knowledge
next move
seeks
straightforward, I think.
understanding.
Those two go past.
Death's grip is lurking.
And as soon as they're past... Yep, down he goes. And then... Whee! Lovely. Quentin snags him from over the wall.
It will be dealt
Toya,
Now Toya can sneak back down without too much trouble.
the fight begins.
And then we can murder these two
I follow the plan.
as and when we get a moment. So, yeah, you stand there, Toya. And then when we're ready, you rush out and stab that guy. Quentin, you rush out and stab that guy. And go.
There is value.
Go, lads, go.
It's mine.
Good.
See eye to eye. Treasure fishing.
Yeah, hook him.
Let's try.
Quentin, can you drag that guy over there just in case?
They all seek my riches.
Die.
Is there treasure? The line is sturdy.
And another one down.
I'll hold on to what's mine.
Oops. No, that was Toya. We didn't want Toya.
Has been prepared.
We wanted the corpse. Good.
Oh, caught a memory.
So, we've got an acolyte that patrols down here. We've got those two, neither of whom really looks in this direction, which is unfortunate.
Their worship.
We've got
is
Zagan, who
misguided.
could use a chance to get back some health.
My premonition was correct then.
Did you not learn this atrocious procedure when you were part of the Inquisition?
Many years ago I did, but in my absence they must have made some progress in the field. And it is considered good scientific practice to keep up to date with the work of your peers, even if they are unwilling to provide it.
Move like water.
Now, I feel like the flute is going to
A
come into
simple
play at this
method
point.
of deception.
We'll just wait for that guy to go over there.
Move with speed.
Now,
All right, now.
my
Who was that?
Oh?
okay, so we just got these two acolytes. That's promising.
A fine blend of
And then
Erudition
Zagan can
trumps
take one of them out, for sure. Toya can take out the other one.
in a moment. The heart is
Okay. We didn't quite get them in the right sort of spot because of that acolyte. Let's go back to quick saves. And maybe, Quentin, if you can... Well, actually, let's just wait a moment.
I'm here. That's cool.
Yeah, let's let that acolyte get up there and start to do his thing. Maybe now is a good time to do it. Piss.
That's some spice.
Alright now.
Disturbs my sacred task.
Cool.
Strange.
Yeah, the acolyte's coming back, so he's pretty much not going to be a problem this time.
May this sinner relinquish their body and continue his penance.
So that should be those queued up properly. Acolyte's out of sight.
Enjoy the visions.
You two get back in there. Quentin, you hook that corpse.
Line and sinker.
Cool. And yeah, if you can grab your skull back, that would be nice.
My
And
best piece.
yeah, toss it there if you can.
If there is value.
I hope the acolyte will see that.
Devotion is misguided attention.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Let
does.
these holy instruments separate flesh from sinners' souls.
Aye.
Such
Raise
Back.
with yours.
Another one down.
My chest is off limits.
Oops. Stop pulling Toya.
Still recovering.
Pull the body,
Find
please,
his
Quentin.
people.
Thank you.
Right.
And then,
Another kind of bait.
yeah, get your bait back. Now, is anyone... Yeah, that acolyte is kind of the only
Will it
person who
yield
might care.
coin? Measure the body. Time to get my head in the game.
Strange.
Yeah.
Make the cut. Extract the soul.
Okay, only one body comes over. Good.
Balanced to perfection.
It's not the one I was after. I didn't realise there was a second person here.
The heart, a heavy customer.
I'll hold on to what is mine.
Now, Quentin,
Very traditional.
another corpse for the chest.
Day.
And we don't even need to pick that skull up again. I don't think, because the other
Fishing for another
acolyte is going
memory.
to see it.
May they
they
atone
come.
in fleshless.
Quentin can get the kill this
No
time.
one cheats death but us. Ready to fire. It landed a heavy one.
And yeah, park him over here. And another one
Come fishy fishy.
for the endlessly hungry chest. And that just leaves Commissarius by himself. Which seems like a great opportunity for
Consider
Zagan
it
to just rush in.
What is that premonition?
Yeah.
Taste. The orb speaks to me once more.
Will not reduce your sin.
This guy is a dev
A
at the same time.
particularly gruesome vision.
So, do we need to kill him? Have we killed him before? The answer is probably.
I cannot.
Should we kill him again? The answer is yeah, why not?
The taste of praise with your legs. A heavy customer.
And
Don't
then
tell me short.
old
My
Zagan can
premonition was correct then.
have a quick poke of that book.
Interesting. This confirms what I've been theorizing.
Go on.
Wouldn't it have been easier to stay in the Inquisition if you just needed to read their tomes?
To even consider what I'm planning right now would have made them exile me on the spot. I just took matters into my own hands.
You know, you do sound very ominous sometimes.
Yeah,
Have
noticed
you
that.
ever wanted something so badly that you would sacrifice everything for it, Aethia Manicato? I couldn't care less for how I sound. I just care for my results.
A lonesome course you're charting. But I can respect it. Let's get out of here then.
Let's.
Anyone
Right.
hungry?
Let's not forget.
Hey!
Yes.
Come along, crew. We're going back the way we came because we have got a new exit to discover.
And
Is anyone really looking at that Commissarius? Yes. We've got water though. We could swim.
Our objective is clear.
We are pirates. And I've got an acolyte there.
On my way.
Oh, we can just walk around this wall. Okay. I wasn't sure if this was a wall that could be traversed. But there we go. So I don't think anyone's watching this acolyte. So we just wait for this one to do his thing again.
What horrid thing?
The expected raise with
Yeah.
your legs.
I see.
Okay, we got spotted. Now, maybe then we use a bit of Quentin.
is off limits.
I didn't realise there was a Eudex up there. A named one, no less.
Golden opportunity. Nobody takes what's mine.
So if we park the skull there,
Cut through
then-
the shadow.
let's see.
Very traditional.
Yeah,
Made that noise.
who's coming round? You're coming from this side, are you?
Treasure.
That's fine.
That was
now-
predictable.
We can take out two
Balanced
here.
to perfection. The expected outcome.
Wasn't planning on taking out two. But here we
Raise
are.
with your legs.
Can foresee again.
We may return here.
Zagan's passive ability is proving to be extremely useful. Now, let's see. So we've still got that upstairs commissarius to take care of. The downstairs one will get taken care of when the Custodes goes down. The Eudex isn't actually watching that area.
They can be anywhere.
Can we throw that up there? No. How is it saying that we get up there? We climb the ladder. How do we climb the ladder then? Without getting spotted by a Eudex. I guess what we do is we just...
Consider it accomplished.
we can only turn that guy off temporarily. So we can turn off acolytes basically permanently. But not the commissarius.
Pain.
We could just
will be
kill him.
exuded. I knew
No. He's inside that other comic. Oops. Did I just press quick save instead of quick load? Might
Try
be.
again.
So those commies are looking out for one another. Neither can easily be moved. Now, is that a thing that can be triggered? And would it drop a box on the head of that Custodes, perhaps?
Golden
Maybe.
greetings. He'll buy. If there is value, it's mine.
Okay, that didn't work. I mean, we could do it quite simply, I feel. Although that acolyte up there, where do you go and what do you see? Yeah, you can't see down here because you're too slow.
On my way. A single strike.
my
So let's try
vision
this.
is eternal. Real
That's a double kill. Good.
energy.
All in one motion.
And then that's this dev out the way.
Sufficiently.
That's the tear opened. And everyone gets to go home.
Simple. Back to the mine. The galley awaits.
Well done, everyone.
Place started to bore me.
Nah. Who's paying for all that trouble?
True Ghosts. That's a badge. Finish the mission without raising alarm. I feel like that can't be on every mission because we've done that a few times now. So is that just this specific one? I guess so. And that was indeed a short mission as advertised. Little hop around the Isle. I like that they've got missions of different sizes. And that if you really want to go all in, you can just try and kill everyone. And a reasonably even split on the times for everyone as well, so that's good. Now, I guess we'll want to chat to Zagan about his tome and whatnot. Or is he going to go and study it?
It will have to be done.
It's got a little desk over here.
Aethia, we must talk about the next step of my experiment.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Indeed, I did. The tome confirmed my hypothesis.
So you found nothing new in it?
Nothing new. Two separate entities worked on a problem for years and have come to the same conclusion. This is not nothing.
Yeah, that does sound important.
This is everything.
Well, if you say so, I guess that's a good thing.
It is. Now, I need to work on the alternative effigy.
The what now?
Effigy?
Once the flame has been separated from its realm, it needs something to anchor it to ours.
What?
The same way the soul of the Marley is bound to these planks.
The captain did not build me out of any ordinary wood.
I know. That is why
I was
I need
wondering
to
when we were
consult
talking
the
about
Dreadvine for its
wood,
services.
if we were going back to Dreadvine. So, Zagan's next mission will be on Dreadvine Cove once again. We've got a new upgrade unlocked.
Opportunity calls.
Should we go see what that's all about? Right, so we know about Grand Blink. We know about Wonderdust Reverse and the Cackling Cockle. However, Shadow Swap. When using Shadow Step, the Katashiro won't disappear anymore. Instead, it moves to Toya's previous position. So what good does that do for us? So we can put it down somewhere, and then we can bugger off somewhere else, and then normally we can just ping back to it. But now instead we can ping back and forth between two different sites as often as we choose? I don't know how useful... I don't know what the utility is. Utility in Wonderdust Reverse is obvious. And Quentin's Cackling Cockle does sound intriguing. But yeah, I'm not sure about Shadow Swap. Let's go for the one we know is going to be useful and get the reverse Wonderdust. Plus, the lady has been super useful all times, so can't hurt to upgrade her. But now, it might be time for more fishtails. Wait, where is our fish? Let's ask Marley.
Say, Marley, have you seen the fish that was hanging here?
I haven't. I can't pay attention to all the inhabitants on my decks at all times.
Some skeleton will have moved him then. He is, after all, still my student.
The fish is your student?
Let this be of no concern of yours, Marley.
Well, fish or not, I feel that old Gertrude is longing for sustenance. Could you see that she gets her meal?
Most certainly.
Yeah, you better not have eaten the fish, Gertrude. I mean, it looks as though everything's cool over here. I guess we'll actually cook you the dish first. Tends to help.
Let's stir. Huh? No. That must have been the wind.
It wasn't the wind, Sawyer. It was your student. No,
Not all
fish
to do
friend.
it. The dish is ready. Let's get it to old Gertrude.
They're up to no good.
Aye.
Right, Gert.
Incus! Not your tobacco again.
It is I, Toya, and I've brought you food.
It smells like food. You must be Toya, then. Let me taste it. Soul-infused octopus, minced with Fennel? What on earth is going on, Toya?
We didn't put
It's
fennel in it,
nothing.
did we?
No. There is no sense lying to me. You've always cooked with your heart in your hand, Toya.
I've taken on a student. I find it difficult.
Ah, we're communicating through the
you
meals
feel
that we
ill-prepared, then?
have cooked.
In many ways. Yes.
I understand. My last battle lies many centuries behind me, but I do recall very few things from my training were directly applicable.
Adaption. The first rule both in the kitchen and on the battlefield. Something I hadn't considered in a long while. Thank you for reminding me, Gertrude.
What? I told you, Pincus. I stopped smoking years ago.
I understand. I will be going then.
Is she just pretending to be a senile old baggage? Or is she actually just drifting in and out? It's hard to say. Either way, is that a fish?
Student?
Sensei, is this a test of patience as well?
What? How? How did you get here?
I've been hiding here for days, holding still in cover, just as you taught me.
Genius.
You walked by me multiple times, not acknowledging me, so I presumed my cover was not worthy of your praise.
Yes. Of course I noticed you. I only wanted to see how long you could hold still.
I knew it. And how did I do, Sensei?
You are to be commended, student. Your hiding techniques are quite advanced already. Thus,
Yeah, good job, student.
I believe you are ready for your second lesson, the assassination itself. I will demonstrate it on one of our skeleton crew.
You will assassinate a crewmate?
It's only a
just for
skelly.
my
They'll be
training,
fine.
Sensei?
The skeletons on the Mali are under special protection. None of our attacks can seriously harm them.
Right. Any particular
Now,
skelly?
let me show you how it is done.
Kill a skelly. There's one.
Blood and silence.
God.
Hopefully it wasn't busy.
Did you see? The ending of a life must be swift and meaningful. With doubt comes hesitation, and hesitation is defeat. Do you understand that?
I believe I do, Sensei.
Belief is not knowing. Not knowing is doubt. Eradicate all doubt. Only then can you strike true.
Thank you, Sensei. I will practice diligently.
Good. Out there in the real world, your adversaries will not go down so easily. So, as long as there is a sliver of uncertainty left, work with our skeletons.
I will heed your advice, Sensei.
Is the next part of this mission going to involve Marley being like, Toya, why are all of our skeletons dead? I feel like that might be the case. But to find that out, I guess we're going to have to wait till next time. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.